Hey everyone, it's Mystic Blue. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to do a quick video on dream interpretations and how you can interpret your own dreams. I do interpret dreams. I did not put that in my about, but I do interpret dreams. And I'm not offering services as far as interpreting your dreams quite yet, but maybe I will. But here's some really quick tools that you can do besides Googling. You can always Google like the dream interpretation, dream dictionary, things of that nature. But if you want to just do it really quick on your own, there's a lot of things that we dream about, like symbolically, because dreams are metaphors and they're not literal. I just want people to understand that if you don't already know that. Doesn't mean it's literally going to happen or it's literally happening. It's a metaphor. So, there's a couple of things that you can do. One thing that I did learn, was taught many years ago, is when you're interpreting a dream, actually imagine that you are the object in the dream or the person in the dream, not yourself, and look at the dream from that view. So if it's a car, imagine you were that car and look and be that car and what is going on in the dream so you can interpret what that car is trying to tell you. If it's another person, do the same thing. I don't really interpret dreams that way quite often. I've done it a few times because I've had some interesting dreams that I just couldn't figure out. It does help. However, this is just some quick little pointers, especially because we tend to dream about the same thing. So let me give you some pointers. If you're dreaming about a car, there's different scenarios, of course, but a car has to do with movement. Think of metaphors. Think of, it has to do with movement. So basically, what's going on with the car? Is the car being stolen? Are you stealing it? Is it stalled? Is it speeding? Is it slowing down? Is it parked? Did you get in a car accident? None of this literally will happen, but basically it's saying your movement in life. Like, how are you moving through your journey, through your life? What's happening? So anytime you dream of a car, think of where your life is and the movement of your life and where it's going. Is it stalled? Is it something being deceived by someone? Because that could be stolen, etc., etc. So that's how you can interpret if you dream about any cars or anything. Basically, the movement or flow or non-flow of your life. Okay, that's one. Dreaming of being naked. I used to have dreams like this, and it all depends on what's happening. But there was a dream that I had that I was stripped of my clothing in an embarrassment way and pushed down the hill, and everyone laughed at me, etc., etc., etc. Long story short, after I interpreted the dream, I realized it was exactly what was happening. There was a person in my life who basically was manipulating me, and long story short, I gave my heart to this person and they basically crushed it and just put me in different situations of embarrassment, humiliation, etc., etc. So that gives you a good idea what dreaming being naked means if it's in that scenario. Like, based on how you feel in the dream when you wake up, did you feel embarrassed? Did you feel upset? Did you feel frustrated, etc. when you were naked? Naked just means vulnerability. It just means you're exposing something. You're exposing yourself, your heart, your feelings, your emotions. So if you have a dream of being naked, the way I explained, that happened. You were humiliated, you were embarrassed, you were exposed in a way where you gave something of yourself and didn't get it returned. There's some dreams where you dream naked and you're feeling free and flowy, and that's cool. Maybe that dream is telling you, hey, bring that bold, bright, confident person out. Doesn't mean necessarily get naked and run across the street. Remember, dreams are not literal. It's just saying that there's some confidence that needs to come out. There's some vulnerability that needs to happen. There's some boldness that needs to happen, some bravery, etc., whatever. So being naked is basically exposing something of yourself. It could be that you need to do more of it. It could be that you're in a situation where you're being exposed and it's not healthy. Things of that nature. Always in dreams, when you wake up, check in with yourself on how you feel, okay? So we all have dreams of our teeth falling out. I've had dreams of my teeth falling out. And there's good explanation in like the dreamdictionary.com, dreammoods.com. But teeth falling out have to do with fear. So if you have dreams that your teeth are falling out, check in your life where you have some fear and what's going on with that. And then you will usually be able to interpret based on the other events, because there's so much depth in interpreting dreams. The colors that you see, the symbols that you see, what people say. I'm not going to go into all that. This would be a very long video. This is just basically to give you little things that you dream about and quick meanings. So if you're dreaming about your teeth falling out, there's some fear going on in your life, check what that is, and you usually can interpret what your dream is trying to tell you. Dreams are really there to tell you things, to give you messages. Sometimes we just dream, however, and it's just a dream, okay? But there's a lot of times that dreams are messages for us, and we just don't get it because we don't know how to interpret it. We miss the message. We are spiritual beings, and the way that we are spoken to spiritually is through dreams. So I made this video just to help you out so you can get some pointers and interpret the message that Spirit is speaking to you. Let's see. Teeth. We dream of flying all the time. I know I dream of flying. And it all depends, like I said, of the dream, how you're flying, how low, how high, what's happening, all that. So basically flying is obviously freedom. It could be you're flying away from something. Maybe you need to get away from something in your life. It could be that you just feel like you need to be more free in your life. It could just be like, you feel like you have a little bit too much freedom. It all just depends on, like I said, what's happening in a dream. But flying basically just has to do with just the escape, just being free and just flowing in the escape and just going to wherever you need to go, etc. But that's really all I can say. I need to, if I'm interpreting your dream, really get everything else around it with flying, because it could go so many different ways. But that's just a little snippet of flying. So those are just some things about dreams. There's one thing I want to mention, that I feel that people misinterpret snakes. I personally feel that, and even I've Googled it, I don't think dreaming about snakes is a bad thing. A lot of people think it means death and all of these things. I feel that dreaming about snakes have to do with change, and it also has to do with your sexuality. So you can Google that and find that information. I just found from my own research and from my own interpretation of my dreams and others that it all depends on what happened in the dream. There are times that snakes have to do with opening your sexuality a little bit more and being more free with your sexuality. And so if you want more details about that, you can Google it or you can ask me. I don't mind asking or answering questions. I'll debate on that if I want to actually interpret dreams for people, because I'm really confident and comfortable in doing it. I don't know, if it's a pressing matter and you really have a dream that you can't figure out and you're puzzled about, shoot me a message and I will talk to you about that and we'll figure that out. So that's my quick dream about how you can interpret your own dreams, just really fast. Besides Google, if you just want to just interpret it really, really quick. And always when you dream, pay attention to how you feel when you wake up. That is really the number one thing, and number one way in how you can interpret your dream is how you felt when you woke up. There's a message there. So I hope it helps. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. There will be more spiritual videos. There will be so much more I have for you. Hit the bell if you want notifications, because at this time I'm just posting once a week on the weekends, either Saturday and Sunday, but I will be posting a lot more as my schedule opens. Thank you for tuning in. You guys have a blessed Saturday. Peace.